What's up, guys? Welcome back to Total War Warhammer. It has been quite a few turns. I believe we ended on around turn 58, something like that. We're currently on turn 71. We have Throg back. This is our current army. We are recruiting our final Norscan Ice Troll. I do not have the regiments of renown in the army yet, mostly because I was waiting to just buy those out at the last possible moment. But this is our army. We went ahead and moved our wizard, our death wizard, over here into the army. We have a front line of marauder champions. I went ahead and splurged on our front line because I wanted them to hold while our monsters did work. We also have 3 javelins, 1 feral manticore. We're going to have 3 Norscan ice trolls, which will also complete our Wintertooth Crown quest, which popped up. I think I have to read this for you guys. It just randomly popped up. I think maybe like he leveled up or something like that while I was doing the intern spam. But I'm going to go ahead and read this just because I don't remember if we read it or not. So, oh yeah, I finished the plunder hall. That's what it was. At last, the plunder hall is complete. Immediately, Throg feels the stirring of his subjects all across the frozen northern lands and the anticipation of the despoilment to come, all of which was making him salivate with near-crazed excitement. But still, something is missing. The Troll King's army is still without the most feared of all troll kind, the Norscan ice trolls, whose foul icy breath causes all before them to freeze dead in their tracks before being eaten. With his army poised to head south, Throg is unlikely to find any ice trolls to recruit once they are on the march. If he is to cause maximum terror while on the search for his crown, Throg must have them in his army ranks before setting off. So this is going to be our last troll right here. We also need to make sure we have enough room for our regiments of renown. Probably not going to get the marauders and such. We don't have any dogs with us, which is unfortunate. These guys would be great to bring just as DPS. But I think we're going to bring these dogs right here. They're anti-large, very fast, and they have frenzy. We'll probably use them to try to get in the back of things and just keep them as our sole regiment of renown type unit. Once he gets 13, we're going to get some skin wolves, armored skin wolves. That'll be pretty good. 17. Let's see, what do we need for that? We have to do the monster hunt. Okay. Well, yeah, we need to do more monster hunts too. That reminds me. The reason we don't have any dogs is because I don't think we have the appropriate building set up. I'll show you guys the buildings we're working with right now. So we have the Chieftain's Hall leveled up all the way, so we can get Great Weapon Marauder Champions as well as just normal Marauder Champions, which are going to be our front line. We also have the Ice Troll layer leveled up to the Fog Shrouded Fins, so we can recruit the Fimir Heroes, as well as the Feral Manticore and the Fimir Warriors if we so choose. Frostworm we can get afterwards, though. That's huge upkeep. And then we have the Ruinous Altar, which lets us get our Death Shaman, of course. I have that leveled up a little bit for some public order going on. Over at the Altar of Spawns, we currently have our Offering of War leveled up to rank 2, and at the Winter Pyre, we have our Ruinous Kiln ranked up to level 2. This gives us recruitment of War Mammoth War Shrine, which is something I really, really want, but we don't currently have the building, which is what we're going to be working on getting next. That's a War Mammoth and a Feral Mammoth. Okay, that's 425, that's 550. Armored, Armor Piercing, Anti-Infantry, and Terror, and that's just Armor Piercing and Anti-Infantry, so unarmored version. It's got ammo. Okay, there are people on the back of that fire. That's actually pretty cool. So I guess that's more like the giant spider from the Greenskins. But yeah, I want to get that in our last building slot. So we're not going to have the dogs, which is super unfortunate, and actually kind of upsets me a little bit, because they were super great. But we're going to go with something like this for right now. I'm trying to think about what we could do. I don't know what we could do up here. I guess we could just get the dogs somewhere else. So, yeah, we're going to do a little bit of intern spam. I know I said I was going to try to get it all out of the way, but I got almost all of it out of the way. We got up to a pretty decent army. I was sitting over here a couple turns just raiding. The Skaeling did decide to declare war on me. They attacked a couple of my towns. I let the garrison auto-resolve it and won every fight. So that feels pretty solid. 2 skill points. It seems like the thing's working. Weapon strength when attacking. I think we are still working on this line, though. I wanted to go ahead and get Lightning Strike, which we did. Reduced upkeep cost, which is great. And I want to get Spawn of Chaos, so we get that unit XP per turn. That should be pretty solid. We also have Bear Seedlings Camp. It's still hanging out over here. We can check out our buildings. Currently at level 2 walls. I could rank those up to level 3 walls if we so choose. We got our Plunder Hall all the way leveled up. We're working on a Beast Tanner to give us some extra income, as well as extra income from raiding and sacking. I probably should level up the walls over here. I'm trying not to spend a lot of our money over in this area. We should probably recruit more if we're not going to get dogs, now that I think about it. The Regiments of Renown. I was expecting to fill out with the Regiment of Renown units so we could get one of each. I guess I could still get them. We're going to get these guys for sure, so I might as well go ahead and grab those guys. And then past that, we could always just get them just to have them for the time being. We could get all 3 of them. I'm not really sure how I feel about that, though. Maybe some, like, spearmen wouldn't be a bad idea. Get a few spearmen just to have in the back for any, like, beasts or chariots or anything. Let's get one more javelin. And you know what? No. We're gonna get him. See, this is what happened. I used that recruit buff. You can see we have a lot of double silver chevron guys. I recruited 4 of the normal berserkers first and was like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to use my spend on these marauder champions and get a good front line. So then I ended up disbanding them, and then like all this stuff happened, and now I'm regretting disbanding them because we would have had higher ranked guys. But I think we'll use our last little bit of spend on 2 of these, and then we'll get the Regiment of Renown of these guys as well. So we'll let one more turn tick, then we'll recruit them, and then we will move out. And this should also finish our quest for us as well. We still have the dwarves to take care of in the east. We have the Skaeling to the west. Wintertooth crown complete. So now we have to razor sack 3 different settlements belonging to Empire provinces. With his horrific entourage complete, the Troll King is ready to trample the civilized realms into a bloody pulp in search for his prized crown. Very few men have faced him and not ended up as one of his meals, but now Throg can show the rest of their frail race that Wintertooth is not just a myth witnessed by foolish dead heroes. Throg chuckles to himself. He's looking forward to ruling over the man-cattle of the Empire, and surely these cowards were the ones who had taken his crown, or at least knew who did. He will bring a blizzard of death and destruction to the very hearts of their villages and towns, leaving no stone unturned in search of his prize. I think while we work on that, we might go ahead and get another monster quest. So we currently have... Let's see, how do I guess I can't... Oh, there it is right there. We've did this one, or we've done that one rather. We have to research a little bit more tech to get the next few pages, but we have Frigastrex, Sound of the Cold Void, and Salzenman, Soul Eaters. I'm not a huge fan of the horn we got, so we might go for this because Flock of Doom would be amazing to get. And Doom and Darkness, if something's super close to routing, we could just push it over the edge. But that Flock of Doom would actually be really awesome. Plus, it'll give us extra Winds of Magic power, which will be great. I wonder if we could actually put this on our Death Wizard. That way he would have Flock of Doom on top of all of his normal stuff. That would actually be pretty good. This is Vortex. Ancient Frostworm Scale. And, ooh, the Cold Voider Frostworm. It's really expensive for the upkeep, though. Armor Piercing causes terror. Frostbite. 450 damage. That's pretty good. That's a huge armor piercing bonus. I want to get this for our wizard though. Let's go ahead and start up this one. The Ruinous Masters have many worshippers across the old world, amongst which the Beastmen are the most primitive. The influence of chaos only enhances their bestial aspects, making the already monstrous beasts larger and even more terrifying than they already are. One such pair of one-eyed abominations of the Beastmen are the gargantuan Cygor brothers, known to men as the Salzenman Soul Eaters. These grotesque leviathans are not only bigger, stronger, and faster than their ordinary counterparts, but are feared even by Beastmen Braeshaman due to their ability to dampen the use of magic for others in their presence. To take on the mighty Soul Eaters with limited use of magic certainly makes for a challenging hunt, but one which will potentially culminate in an impressive sacrifice to the gods. First, you must find the pair of monsters who are always found together, a surprisingly difficult task considering their immense size. Being of the Beastmen, the Soul Eaters dwell deep in the dark forest, navigable via the vast network of beast paths known only to the Beastmen themselves. The only way to safely explore them is to recruit some experienced hunters to search the woods thought to harbor Beastmen herds to hopefully find the Cygor brothers you seek as your bounty. Recruit javelins, which we've done. Let's go ahead and grab these guys, and we'll just kind of have to wait for that to pop up. We are currently negative 250, but we are also currently going to go wreck some face over here, so let's go ahead and just march. What's up, guys? I'm going straight for the throat. That's going to be their garrison. We will fight this. And this is our +4 leadership bonus. We'll throw this onto some of these trolls, I suppose. And yeah, we'll drop that quick save just in case anything super terrible happens. By terrible, I of course mean like a crash or something. If I lost that last battle and lost my entire army and you guys saw it, of course I'm not going to start that save scum. You guys, Lemonade Mio is pretty good. I'm just throwing that out there. It's pretty good. Alright, we only have 11. Let's gamble. Come on. Oh, so dirty. These actually do have Vanguard deployment. I wonder if I can get cheeky with them and like stick them. I can stick them over here in the corner. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, nice. Let's go ahead and do our front line. We will have a nice big row of these guys right here hanging out in the front. Let's check these guys out. They're gonna look super fancy, aren't they? Yeah, these guys look pretty fancy, I would say. They look way fancier than just the normal sword and board guys. So we have those guys. So these guys have a good charge bonus. Not really. These guys kinda do, but not really. We're gonna pop these guys in. I don't know, do we just like try to hammer through the middle? I think we'll put these guys on the left flank for right now, and then we will put all of the trolls in the middle-ish. We'll do this section for the trolls right here. These guys do have good charge bonuses, but I would rather our front line, our nice expensive front line, take that burden, if you will. We'll kind of group these guys up pretty tightly because I want them to move the flanks together. And I think that should be it. Let's go ahead and get Throg over here. We'll get our Shaman over here who only has Spirit Leech currently. And that costs 8 mana, so we'll be able to cast that shortly after. And I think we are good to go. What is this? This is our Feral Man's Core. We'll pop that guy right there. There we go. So they're over there. We'll go ahead and march this way. Our dogs are over here. They are not hidden. They have these guys going for them. They are anti-large, but that doesn't mean I want their army to kind of wreck them instantly. They are also fast. Their horsemen are almost just as fast, so if they decided to get a good engagement, like coming down here, they would probably be able to do a lot of damage. Please don't do that, though. Let's see, do they have any javelins or anything? I should have looked before that, probably. And are you armored? You are not armored, just shielded. Those are just normal spears. There's some javelins. And they have some throwing axes as well. No, those are just normal berserkers. Okay. Alright, they decided not to attack the dogs, which I am grateful for. They are going to take up position on the hill, which I am not grateful for. I could try to bait them with the wizard. Are you on a horse, sir? You are not on a horse. That is unfortunate. If only I could tell my Feral Manticore to pick you up. I guess I can hard group these guys. Let's go ahead and speed up time a little bit. You guys don't have to run. You can just walk. Once they get in a position, I will go ahead and hard group them. That tree there is going to like ruin my formation. I don't want them to run, but at the same time, like, I want them to hurry up. We need better fast forward. We need more fast forward, I guess. Almost there. Just a little bit further. You can do it, brutes. Why are you slower than everyone else? Like, you're not. You're just... Alright. All of you guys are hard grouped. That feels pretty good. Let's go ahead and move these guys over here. I would rather charge in from over here. We'll keep the dogs over this way. I would like you guys to kind of hurry. This might actually bait them down a little bit. It won't. I lied to you. I'm sorry. I really want to try to get in those horsemen. I think from memory these guys don't trade as well. And we're going to have our Feral Manticore go straight for their leader. We're going to have Thrall go straight for their leader. Man, it's really annoying. Like, the AI just makes you do all this, like... I don't understand. Like, they don't have arty either. Why would you not just charge me instead of just being an asshole about it? Like, this is really tedious. Like, just, you know, be a man and meet in the middle. Like, I don't understand why that's hard. I really, 100% honestly and truly do not understand why that's hard. Is everyone here? Everyone but our javelins is here. That's going to be good enough. Let's go ahead and just... We're doing our charge. There we go. We're doing our charge. We'll bring the javelins up to here. We'll keep the dogs over here. We'll go ahead and bring the Death Chamois over this way. We'll bring Throg up here. And the Feral Manticore up here as well. I will try to catch these guys. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I will try. By these guys, I mean their cab over here. Alright, seriously, just like, do work. Alright, here we go. I'll pull these guys over here because I'm expecting something from over here. Let's see our charge go in. They have the better charge, but I think with the trolls kind of punching through the back, oh, that was pretty savage. Let's go ahead and get our Feral Manticore over on their leader. Let's get Throg on their leader. Let's get the Spirit Leech onto their leader as well. The dogs, I want to pull over in here. And the Javelin, I want to get on these guys like right away. Our Berserkers on the left side aren't doing super hot. Let's pull these Berserkers over here onto these trolls. Throg and the Feral Manticore are doing work. Spirit Leech hasn't even gone off yet. Are you gonna make it, buddy? Are you okay? Wow, you're slow. The dogs are currently chasing those guys away. Let's pull these guys back for right now. Their left side is currently getting a little crushed. I want to pull these guys over, try to help out a little bit. Their leader is not doing super well. Our Feral Manticore is also not doing super well. I want to try to get out of there with him if I can. Please don't shatter. Like, you can make it out and come back for me. That would be awesome. Throg currently doing okay. Let's go ahead and vomit on him a little bit. Dude, we got the Spirit Leech off finally. Let's go ahead and drop some thunder just like right here in the middle. Our dogs are chasing these guys off the field. That is awesome. Let's come back to our jabs. Our javelins, I'm going to pull up over here. Our Manticore is okay. We're actually going to bring it over on these trolls over here on this side. And we'll drop one more Spirit Leech on this guy. Left side's holding. Push up, push up. These trolls need to push up. Push up. Their leader's dead. Let's get Throg over in their back line with the javelins. Our Manticore's landing over here by the trolls, getting a good route on them. Let's go ahead and pull out if we can. Let's get our dogs back this way. Try to get into these guys. We chase them off the field. We'll actually have our dog come help. Our dogs, rather, come help over here. Throg is doing okay. He could be doing better. Left side's pretty well cleaned up. I want to get these axemen over here into the sides. Let's get our Manticore up here to help out. Marauder Hunters. You guys are armor piercing, which are not anti-large. These trolls, you guys could get through, that would be great. If you guys could come in around the back. Actually, come over this way, please. Give me a beautiful charge in. Like, that's what I want right now. Go wreck some face trolls. Do it. This isn't a beautiful charge in that I expected. What are you doing? You're ruining my plans. We were gonna like Michael Bay the charge in. Manticore up on the hill is doing some work. Frog is doing better. We have Spirit Leech. We're not really going to do anything with that. Dogs came up, caught all these guys, and that should be the Chain Shatter. Welcome to our new town, everyone. I apologize that the beginning of that was so slow. I don't know. It was really, really slow. So they had almost twice our numbers, and we crushed them. Granted, their front line was just basic axe and shield guys. Wasn't super great. Our front line did pretty good work on them. Our berserkers did good work. Even our javelins did good work. And those troll. Everyone did great work. Except the Manticore. No, the Manticore, he did good work. He was on their leader the whole time. Probably had their javelins getting thrown at him.
Head of their tribe, my lord, paving the way for a simple and forceful confederation between you both.
I'm going to read that. Gain control of Norscan tribes through language of battle. Killing Norscan faction leaders in battle will force their faction to confederate. That's pretty cool. We're going to occupy this. Like I said, we're going to take all of the Norscan towns that we can. Everything else will be sacrificed for our gods. Let's level up Throg. No, I'm sorry. Let's level up the Wizard here. Pav of the Storm Raiments. Life Leech. No. 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 Fedibune is the one I want. We'll go Life Leech. We'll grab Life Leech. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Hopefully you enjoy this. So you're going to be CK of the Storm Hawks. Of this, there you go. Got him. That's for you, CK. There you go. You have a nice death chamois. Let's go ahead and not do anything else. Let's try the Confederate thing.
My warhounds haven't eaten in days.
So, like, do I peace treat them and then confederate them? Is that what I do? It is. Okay. Wow. Okay, cool. We got a lot of territory. Alright, so when that said peace treat over here, that's what I should have done. We also don't even have a confederation penalty, so maybe I move over there and wreck their face, and then we go for that later on. I will disband you. What level are you? You're level 3. I will... How are your talents? Wow, you have a lot of stuff, buddy. Stuff seems insane. I mean, I kind of want to keep him because he's already level 3, which means he's closer to level 10. But at the same time, I would rather have recruitment cost down. So we might, I think we're going to disband both of these guys. Save a little bit of money. See what we have going on in our towns. So we have the Sorrel encampment over here, which also requires Bay of Blades and Tower of Croc, which we can go grab. We have enough money for that. We will do that. What is over here? I don't know what that is. Okay. Let's see. Let's break that. What is this? This is a first stash. We'll keep that. That's okay. We'll let him replenish a little bit. We also have Doomkeep over here, which is currently a level 3 clan enclave. We will break that. We will go ahead and get a bigger guard shack just to kind of keep everything safety for now. We might actually take all these down once we are in full control of the north, now that I think about it. But I think for right now, I mean, the loot pile would be great. That minus upkeep for all forces. Like, if we can get about 20 of those just randomly scattered around, that would be huge. but we have another slavers camp. Alright, let's go ahead and get that. We have the grayling moot over here. Wow, we actually have a lot of stuff. This is the dogs. Okay, we'll keep the grayling moot section over here. Let's go ahead and break these. Break that as well. And over here, we will break this one. Alright, so now we can at least get more Norscan Warhounds if we need. But I think our army did pretty well. Just having the one to kind of run around and focus things down. Do we have anything else? We have this guy right here, which we already took care of. So we have the Varg that are now currently raiding us. We might do the war thing, although they're a military ally right now. Norsca,
Choose your words carefully.
they don't even want a trade agreement with us. They're currently twice as strong as us according to the ranks. We'll level that up. I think we're doing pretty well. I think what we do now is move down and take the Bay of Blades and Tower of Crack. That will give us 2 complete provinces. And then over here, we just need to basically go to war with Norsca. And then we should be good to go. I would appreciate if you would leave my towns, though. Do I have anything else I'm not aware of? It does not look like it. We have Throg and CK, and that is going to be it. Alright. Well, I think that might actually wrap this episode, guys. Wrap up this episode, you guys. Unfortunately, we only got 1 fight, but we did get our army back. I know it took about a dozen or so turns out of actual playtime, but I didn't want to reload. I wanted to just kind of like learn from my mistake. So I think we have a much stronger army composition for the time being. We will of course continue to tweak it and work on it as we go about things. Next episode, we're going to go down to Bay of Blades as well as Tower of Crack and take both of those. That will give us 2 full provinces, and then we'll be able to hopefully have a decent income to where we can maybe pop up a secondary army or support some of the nicer units, like maybe upgrade some of our buildings and get access to the dragon as well as the mammoth. So I think that'll probably take care of next episode. We might, depending on how long everything takes us, go over here and poke the trolls, or I'm sorry, the dwarves a little bit, and then make our way back over here to Frozen Landing and Bear Ceiling's camp. That way we can kind of take them out, because they won't confederate us. Oh, I can peace treaty them. We'll try it. They rejected. Okay, good talk. That's fine. I'm alright with that. We'll see you soon, buddy. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. As always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.